Hello, my name is Favorite Atuhu, and this is my week one CSE-341 contact project. The goal of this project is to create an API for storing and receiving contact details using MongoDB and Node.js. In this video, I'll show how I set up the project and tested it locally and deployed it successfully on Render. So first, I started a server using my Node.js as I have in my packet.json, not server.js. So I'm gonna open my terminal. Yeah, I'm going to open my terminal. First, I'm gonna just take this one off. Yeah, I'm gonna open my terminal and then type in node server.js. Good. Okay, as you can see, it's running successfully without any errors. So the next thing I'm going to do is test I'm going to use my REST client to test the API locally. As you can see, I already imputed the URL, the localhost URL in my REST file. So I am going to use it to test the API locally. And here is the GET request to receive all the content in the database. You can see that it successfully returns a list of all the contents when I click on it. Here is it. Okay, so this is the GET request to receive a single contact by its ID. You can see I already copied the first ID and I pasted it here, and I am going to send requests. And the API returns a specific content matching the ID that I provided. So next I'm going to verify this database connection. Okay, I am going to go to my MongoDB database. And I'm going to click on Browse Connections. And here is the database we're working on, project content. And as we can see, they match. Here, oh my God, I need to, all right. So as we can see in here, they match. Okay, so they match, and this is how we connected it here in my database JSON. Close this one. So here in my database JSON, where I configured the MongoDB connection, I use the mobile client from the MongoDB package to connect to my database, and the connection string is securely stored in an .env file. This is my .env file. I don't know if I should open it. Yeah, that's my .env file, which I also like open a git ignore file so that I can keep my credentials safe in there. Okay, so the next thing is I also implemented error handling to ensure that if the database connection fails, the app can clear error messages. Here is it. Here, if the database connection fails, the app can clear error messages. So next I'm going to show you how I deployed this to my render. So now let's look at my deployed application on render. So now I'm going to open render. So this is my URL. So I'm going to click on it. It's taking a little bit more time. Sorry about that. Okay, as you can see, it brings out the hello world. Then to show my API, I am gonna /contact. Here is it. And then let me just select like a random ID this time around. Copy and then /contact/ paste my ID, and then voila, it brings it out. So now we are going to test this on my REST clients. So here is my render link. So I'm going to click on get all contents, and it brings it out right here. Right here. And I'm going to click the get contents by ID also, and brings it right out. So the API successfully returns the data from the database. To summarize all this, I have successfully created an API for storing and retrieving contact information. The project is fully functional, and I have created both locally and on render. My submission includes the GitHub repository link, the render deployment link, and this video demonstrates the project